Hello and welcome everyone to this week's COT review. I'm Thomas from COTbase.com. Today we're going to have a look at the 40th COT report of this year, and as usual we're going to start off with the changes in commercials positions. You may see we've got the Mexican peso on top of a list with a 39% change in commercials positions. We can see a 40% change in large speculators. Basically what we're seeing now is the opposite size change, opposite direction change in traders' positions than compared to last week. Of course, this is a bearish COT change signal. You may see that last week we had a more of a bullish change signal coming a little bit late, as you may see, but still its effect was seen on price. So now we're talking about bearish one that may push prices a bit lower in the next few days. But let's have a look at the 5-year trend and see how extreme this market is at the moment. You can see, of course, and as we talked about this about that a couple of reviews ago, we have had this large bullish COT extreme signal that seems to be taking its effect right now at the moment. So maybe in a few weeks' time we're going to see this to be a bottom in the price chart. This could be a change in the trend. So I think we should have our eyes on this market in the next few weeks and see what's going to happen. Silver, our next market, 38% change over there in commercials positions. Pretty large change in silver market. Nevertheless, we do see greater changes in the past. Of course, it is a bearish COT change signal coming after a pretty decent rally in prices. Opening a 5-year chart, you may see that we're getting closer and closer to bearish COT extreme levels, which is of course interesting to see once looking at the price chart that prices are so low. We had a bullish COT extreme signal a few months ago, and as you can see, maybe slowly price is going to be moving in that direction. So again, not a simple situation, but still we have some space left to really reach those large bearish COT extreme levels. We may see a bit of a rise in the next few weeks. Sugar is our next market with a 32% change in commercials positions. You can see the change size over here. Bearish, we had a bearish COT change signal last week without any effect, as you can see on the price chart. So I think caution is advised, of course, with this COT change signal as well, because if you look at the chart, we are just over a large bullish COT extreme signal that, as you may see, is as it seems taking its effect on price. So we're seeing a very rapid rally in sugar market. Question, of course, how long this can go on. Well, if you look at the chart, we are getting closer and closer to bearish extreme levels. Of course, once we reach those, it could easily go back to downward mode. So keep your eyes on the COT report in the next few weeks as well. Let's move on and have a look at large speculators COT extreme. We've got lumber on top of our list with an all-time COT extreme signal in large speculators. You may see that over here. This is, of course, a bullish COT extreme signal, no question about that. Last week we saw prices skyrocketing a bit, and that suggests maybe we have reached a bottom in lumber market, so could be a good trade. Feeder cattle is our next market with 116 report extreme in large speculators. You can see the extreme over here, and of course also on this 5-year chart that there's a lot of space left to really reach all-time or close to all-time COT extreme levels. Nevertheless, commercials are getting closer to their bullish COT extremes, and last week, as you can see, we saw a bit of a rise in price. So this may tell us that the extreme that is present right now is already taking its effect. And last but not least, we've got the rough rice with a 65 report extreme in large speculators. We've got 70 report extreme in commercials. Both commercials and large speculators being net short means, of course, that small speculators are taking the bullish side of the market, which of course always seems to be a bearish sign that only small speculators are optimistic about this rise. So keep your eyes on rough rice. We're not talking about a major or very large bearish COT extreme because you may see back over here in 2011 we saw even greater extremes, but nevertheless this can be considered a relative bearish COT extreme, and I think caution is advised if you were in the market on the long side. Okay, that is going to be all for this review. If you would like to have a look at other COT charts, then here's the page you should be looking at. Of course, a more in-depth and detailed COT analysis can be done on this page. So I hope you enjoyed this review, and I hope to see you next week. Have a great weekend. Take care. Goodbye.